Today's thoughts on today's topics. Hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. And today's topic is going to actually be the fight between Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian. Now, if you don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, then you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. And this might not be the video for you, but I do watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I wouldn't think I'd still be interested in it after 18 years, but I am. I love Kim and Kourtney and Khloe's drama. But what I'm going to talk about today actually is their fight. And you guys in the comments can give your opinion on whether you feel like, you kind of feel the same way that I do. All right, now, what I'm really going to state about with Kim and Kourtney's fight is that, honestly, I've never grown up biologically with any sisters or, any siblings. I'm an only child. And I can say I actually have fought my cousins plenty of times. Me and my bestest friend in the whole United States, or the whole world, we've had fights. We never had physical fights, but we were more like sisters, definitely like sisters than friends, and we've known each other our whole lives. But with that being said, at 32 years old, I'm not going to spend my time fighting with my cousin or with my best friend who is just like my sister. There's no way. I am too old. And that's actually what I feel for the Kardashians. Like, I feel like, as siblings, you might get upset and you might say some things verbally. But I don't know their ages. I know they're in their 40s, but I don't know their exact ages. But being that age, there is no way in my 40s that I'm going to physically put my hands on anyone or have them physically put their hands on me, as far as especially when it comes to being a sibling, because we know better. And these guys have so much money. I don't understand why they felt the need to fight with each other. Like, they have too much money to be doing that. Way too much money to be doing that. The kind of money I wish I had. But they are, I don't want to say they're not setting a good example for their children, because their children seem like well-behaved children. So I can't say that, and I'm not going to say that. But they're too old. I definitely feel like they are too old. It's a wonder somebody's muscles didn't get sore. Maybe because they exercise so much, they're used to it. But there is no way on God's green earth that I could do that. Not at 40-something years old. I'm in my 30s, and there's no way I could do that at my age. No way. But to each his own is what I say. To each his own. I will say this though. I feel like in that episode, Kim was trying it. First, she tried to pick with Kendall. Kendall kind of, she stood up for herself, but she wasn't really taking the bait. So I guess Kim felt like, okay, if I can't get her to do anything, we're going to move on to Kourtney, because we know she's going to give a reaction. And that's when Kourtney was like, Kourtney didn't even hear her the first time. And then Kourtney is like, okay. She's like, what did you say? So then, excuse me, I'm sorry. No, I don't have the corona. I have bad allergies. So Kourtney, she's like, what did you say? And Kim's like, oh, well, me and Khloe, we're always going to be the ones that show up and, for everything mom has. So she's not used to, I'm paraphrasing. So she's not used to someone not showing up for her. And of course, like, Kim knew she was poking a bear. It seems like Kim has been bothering Kourtney for some reason for a while now. And I think Kourtney just reached her breaking point in that episode. And it was just kind of like built up, you know. It got to a point where you could hear Kim crying, and she's saying, you know, don't dig your fingernails in me and things like that. But my thing on that is, no, Kourtney should have never done that. In my opinion, she's too old to do that. That I do agree with. But at the same time, what made Kim think that it was okay to pick with someone and then they're not supposed to have any kind of reaction? That made no kind of sense whatsoever. There is no way you're going to keep bothering any human being on God's green earth, and eventually they're not going to get tired of it. Everyone gets tired. And I think Kourtney just had gotten to a point where she was just tired. She didn't feel like, you know, I need to steadily keep dealing with this and keep, you know, doing this, because this is not the first season where I feel like Kim and sometimes Khloe pick on Kourtney. I really felt really bad for Kourtney last season when Kim just went hard on her. And I'm like, why? That's your sister. It doesn't matter how mad you get at your sister. You should not say some things. And I think that I feel the things that Kim said were just so unnecessary and so uncalled for. I think they all honestly need to go to counseling, because it seems to be some kind of unresolved issues somewhere. I don't know if it's just anger. I don't know if it's deep down jealousy. I know they love each other. You definitely can't take that away from them. The Kardashians love each other, and there's a lot of love there. But at the same time, you guys cannot be talking about, to each other in that manner. You just can't do it. It's wrong. We don't even talk to strangers like that, so you definitely don't talk to your sister like that. You should take up. Definitely take up for them. And I saw a video somewhere, it might have been YouTube, where someone was saying, oh, well, not Kourtney, Khloe, I don't know how Chris doesn't get you guys' names mixed up, but they were saying, oh, well, Khloe should have broke it up more, this, and that, and the other. No, I guess Khloe felt like these are grown women. They're not about to fight each other. And then they fight each other. And she's like, what are y'all doing? Like, how old are y'all? That's probably how she felt in her head. And so I don't really feel on that topic that Khloe had to do or say anything in relation to the fight. Kendall is so calm. It's so funny because she's so calm. Like, Kendall does not care. I mean, I'm pretty sure she cares, but she's just the laid back one. Like she said herself in an episode that I've watched before, she feels like the oddball out. So maybe that's why she didn't really feel the need to get into it with them. But I do remember on older episodes when Kendall used to get into it with Kylie when they were little. Those were, to me at the time, hilarious. Very, very hilarious. But, of course, this is just the beginning of the season, and so things may change. But I was going to say, I'm pretty sure by this point they probably apologized to each other. But I was going to say, I feel like they need to apologize to each other. They're sisters. They'll learn from it. They'll get over it, and they'll move on. Even when I remember even being younger, having fights with my cousins or my friend, we would fight, get over it, and move on. And as an adult, it should be even easier, especially when you have money. I'm not saying that money solves everyone's problems, because it definitely doesn't. But I'm pretty sure it might ease it up just a little bit. You guys, you can go ahead and in my comments, if you would like, you can go ahead and, just let me know how you all felt about their little fight and their situation as well. And if you don't mind, you can also hit that bell and subscribe, and also hit that thumbs up and like. Thanks for watching me, guys. And that was today's thoughts, my opinion, on today's topic. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.